club team. I think he's gone to Alves, actually.
That sounds right.
In Spain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he definitely... I think he just got more hyped than Pellistri because that story broke way prior to Pellistri coming to United. Like, that broke even before the transfer window, where Pellistri was kind of like near the end of the transfer window when it was basically already wrapped up. So I think that's why there was more hype around him. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think United for the next... So they play... Who do they play this weekend? Newcastle.
Shit. Oh, yeah.
Play Newcastle at home. So I think you could play your strongest 11 then, and then in midweek playing Sociedad. I think the starting 11 should be Henderson. You put Williams on the right. You put Lindelof and Tuanzebe together. Put Telles in.
You can afford to because they don't have any strikers.
Who?
Newcastle.
No, I'm talking about Sociedad.
Oh, next game.
Yeah. So like Newcastle play your full strength squad that you have.
But you don't have to, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, you need to play Harry Maguire and Eric Bailly against Andy Carroll because Steve Bruce is going to play Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
But then against Sociedad, that would be my back line. My midfield would be Matic, Van de Beek, and I put Mata at the 10, and then I put Greenwood up top, Dan James on the left, and I put Ahmad on the right. That would be my team going into Sociedad next week.
I don't think I always played Mata in the middle at all, or one time.
No, but I mean now's your opportunity.
Yeah, but
he might play Freddie McTominay in that. I don't know. I think he'll probably play Freddie McTominay against Newcastle.
Van de Beek's injured for the time being, but he might be fine with that next time we play.
Yeah, injured. I think him and Cavani having those muscle injuries, I think are just like, you guys weren't going to play, so I'm not going to bring you. I'm going to say you guys are injured just so that there's not a
conflict of interest.
Not a thing going on about it.
Yeah.
So, which is what Fergie used to do. It's what Pep does. Whenever Pep doesn't play a big name player, like Gundogan, like the fact that he wasn't playing that much this season, they were saying he was injured. Dude wasn't injured.
Just chill.
Yeah, they were just saying you're not going to play, so we're just going to say you're injured, so then people don't make a big deal about it.
Yeah, but you got to play him now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now. Yeah.
But who do you drop? Or you just got to rotate more.
You just got to play. You got to play. If I'm City, I'm playing my back line of left back, whoever you can find to fill in, because that's what City need is a left back, and maybe they get Chilwell. But
they've looked decent putting Laporte there. And the thing is, no matter what back line...
Is he left-footed? He's right. Yeah.
No matter what back line City chooses to play, it's going to evolve into a 3-back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so, I mean, you just let Kyle Walker go free on the right then.
If you put Laporte on the left, you've got Cancelo on the right going up. If you've got Walker on the right, you put Cancelo on the left.
Yeah.
Or Zinchenko.
Yeah.
As you prefer.
So, yeah, City's back line is obviously Stones and Diaz, and then whoever you want. And it's the wing backs, and then you play Rodri or Fernandinho as your holding, and then you play Gundogan and De Bruyne as your attacking midfielders, and then you play Foden coming in off the left, you play Bernardo coming in off the right, and then Sterling up top as a false 9. That's what I would do. And then you just rotate in Mahrez with whoever. Like, literally, that whole front 5 that I just named, you can literally put them in any of those positions, and it'll work.
They'll be fine.
So it doesn't matter.
I'd do...
Mahrez you have to leave on the left, though. He only is productive on the left. On the right, sorry, yeah.
Dude, the thing is, he's got such an eye for... he might have one of the better eyes for goals out of all the forwards there, yeah. So
I think it's just because he's way more greedy than all the rest of them.
You kind of want that at 9.
No, yeah, I agree, but he's not playing 9, though.
I'm saying, like, in a perfect world.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Especially with a false 9, like... Let me put it this way. Who has handles and passing capabilities like Messi in that team?
I guess the closest is Mahrez.
So like that's where I'm coming from. Like that's why you would slot him there. But Foden has been relentless. He's been incredible at 9. I can't see anybody phasing Foden out of the front 3 right now.
No.
And you'd be a fool to.
Yeah.
Sterling's a mainstay.
Yeah.
Just pace alone.
Which, again, you go to Bernardo, and him and Mahrez
have
already been rotating in and out all the time.
For 2 years now,
yeah.
Which I do like Bernardo slipping in because he does float. Like, whereas De Bruyne stays more central than Bernardo, but Bernardo will go like he'll loop around Foden. He's really dynamic wherever he chooses. Like he floats with the ball the whole time.
Yeah, and it's upsetting to me though that teams just whenever they're playing Man City now they just like lay over like Everton. Against United, Everton fought back, but there was none of that for them against City. City scored, and then Everton got kind of a lucky goal right after, and then City were like, in the last 20 minutes, we're like, okay, now we're turning up, and Everton were just like, yeah, go score 2 goals.
I think some of that might be. I think City are the most careful team with the ball, meaning that like if I'd say that they fuck up in possession way less than anybody else in the league.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I think that does something to a mentality. 15 minutes in and you haven't touched the ball yet. You see what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, even like
I'm not saying you shouldn't
Chelsea,
fight the whole 90, but it's like fuck. When are we going to get the ball? And what do we do when we get it? Aside from lose it right afterwards.
But even like I feel like United and Arsenal for sure possess it. I would say they possess it like a solid amount, the same amount as City do. I guess it's because they don't have all the rotating players that City can. So for me, it just seems like when teams are playing City, they're like, yeah, we're just taking it. They go into it. After the beginning of the season, you would think that things like, and after the season last season, you would think that like, okay, maybe City aren't as infallible as they are. And then they started getting a couple wins, and then they, like against West Brom, we got a goal in the first like 10 minutes, and then we just possessed the ball, and we're like, okay, let's score. Okay, reset, get the ball back, and fucking absolutely. It's frustrating. I mean, the teams went into against City like they did last year. You had a need for that season. They do leak goals, especially on set pieces. They're really bad at set pieces.
They don't have anybody to call them about.
Yeah.
Rodri's their tallest at 6'3".
Especially if they don't have, if Ruben Diaz isn't playing, they get scored on. Which I think they just did against Everton, right? Or I don't think that was
Who's 3-1?
Yeah, I don't think they ever scored a set piece. City look awful on set pieces, defending set pieces. Because I mean, yeah, their height definitely would help. But yeah, I just wish teams would go up against City like they have a chance of beating them. Because now City in the rest of the season, I think they have to play United, they have to play Arsenal this weekend, and they have to play
do they play Chelsea?
Yeah.
So Chelsea would be the team that could beat them. I mean, we could too, but
if we play a 5-back, we get a draw.
I was thinking about this earlier. You know how filthy our 5-back would look right now? Having Shaw at the left center back and Tellez playing that Brandon spot.
Yeah, I know.
Be decent.
And you put Cavani up there with Rashford.
I'd like to see a squad of our players or an 11 that can evolve how like City can. Like they'll start out in the 4-back in the game and a 5, play a 3-back halfway through.
Yeah, but we don't have like City have those like Kyle Walker. I don't think that we necessarily have the full personnel to be able to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Some of our players can only play certain positions. So like McTominay, I do think McTominay is probably like he is from the first time he's touched the pitch to now. He is the most improved player of any player in the league, in my opinion. In the league, yeah. He's always been solid. He's always been solid. He's always had 7 out of 10 games. He's never had a really bad game.
Right.
But his gameplay is also developing, and like, I think in the league of the people who have been playing the same amount of time in the Premier League as him and around the same age, I think he's definitely the most improved.
Yeah. No, I'd definitely say so. But the thing is, I wouldn't. You're saying improved. I've never seen him do bad. So like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
his game has like
evolved.
Yeah, has been getting better. When he came in, he was brought in as like a crusher for Mourinho, right? Mourinho was like, "You're big and massive, so go out and kill everyone."
Get your Fellini on,
Yeah, and then when Ollie came in, Ollie was kind of like, "Okay, yeah, you're."
He does have like a somewhat of a technical grace to him.
I mean, he's a striker. Yeah,
yeah.
He has good touch. So, and his shot, I think, is the best in the team.
His shooting, not a shot. You see, like where the shots,
his where he picks
the shots he chooses to take.
Well,
yeah.
I agree. Yeah, definitely that. But I think like when he shoots, it's
they're
a
rockets.
bullet.
Yeah, they're rockets.
And
yeah.
but it's every time too. Like even if it's like he always connects with it.
There's
every
so much
single
leverage,
time.
dude, because he has such a lank ass leg.
Yeah,
he just puts the whole thing behind.
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
Which is why I think he just has the best. He definitely has the best.
Positional awareness.
Yeah. But like the goal against Arsenal.
Yeah.
That was. Do that 9 out of 10 times. I don't think he does that again. Maybe he doesn't, because that shot was absurd. But it was like under his body, and it really he shouldn't have done it.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't have hit it that well per se. And I think if you give it to Rashford, Martial, or even Cavani, I don't think they have that same shot to shoot it there.
No.
And then against West Ham, I don't think anyone else in the field scores that other than Bruno, in the FA Cup, where Rashford kind of like, I don't know if Rashford meant to or he had a bad touch and just dropped from Tommy and he slotted in the front post.
Oh, Bruno does. That one was from the motherfucker. Is that the one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think that was that one. Yeah. And then Leeds, I think it was just him.
Scott.
Yeah, but like he only scored bangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hope he does develop into like this. I don't think he'll never leave the club unless he thinks that he's a hindrance to the way that United are playing.
He could never be.
I think
I
think he's got too much. People always say like he's passion merchants and stuff, but you kind of need that sometimes in a player to like give the rest of the team some sort of ball.
If nobody loves the club, you end up with Madrid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
The only person that loves the club there is Ramos, and he's been baiting them for money for the past 3 or 4 contracts.
They're paying him.
Yeah. The last person who truly loved Madrid was the season. Wow.
And that used to be such a testament. Now it's like,
yeah, well, it was such a destination that they started buying all these people because they could, and then all these people were like, yeah, I don't really like it here. Their fans are also the worst fans in the world.
Yeah.
Like, Gareth Bale went there as the best player, and arguably that first season he was there, and Ronaldo was injured that season.
Mm-hmm.
Like that goal he scored at the Camp Nou. Yeah, like people were booing him like a couple of games after that because he wasn't having a good game. Like that's the mentality of those Real Madrid fans. And then it just got more and more, and then Bale got to the point where he was like, I don't even want to be here anymore. And I'm just here because I'm getting paid, and you guys are gonna pay me on the contract. And then
he's still fine. I'll take it. I'm honestly, I would.
Yeah, I don't. I think he's now for him. Football is a hobby, or football is a job, or golfing is a hobby. You know what I mean? Like when he was at Spurs, football was like his whole thing. You know what I mean? Like the way he was playing, he was the best player. That was a year that he should have won the Ballon d'Or. The only reason he didn't win it was because he was on top. That season, for that 8 months, he was the best player in the world. Anytime you put him on the field, you were like, he's gonna score.
Yeah, he really he was a monster.
I can't remember the seasons that Messi and Ronaldo had, but Gareth Bale was definitely top 3 players in the world at that moment.
2014, Neymar had just gotten to Barcelona, and Real Madrid won the Champions League.
Okay, so yeah, maybe not, but Bale was still the 3rd best player in the world for sure. But now,
wait. Did Real Madrid win it? They won in 14.
When did that? Did Atletico? Atletico didn't win. They lost to
Barcelona beat Juventus in 15. And then I think Madrid beat Atletico in the 14.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then,
I don't remember Barcelona did that recently, did they?
Their last one was 15. They were in Barcelona. Who had it in 17 or 16?